that we've ever seen before. It's actually speeding up. Dr. Stephen Greer makes his return to Finnerty next.
The question arises as to whether this trajectory was designed by some intelligence, because if it doesn't follow the track that we expect after its closest approach to the sun on October 29th this year, the stock market may crash.
Have you heard about the giant object hurtling through space, heading toward Earth as we speak? The comet named 3I Atlas was originally thought to be a comet, but one Harvard professor says it's not. According to Professor Avi Loeb, who's going to join us tomorrow night, the Manhattan-sized object has a 0.005% chance of being a natural object in space, and he believes it could be an alien spacecraft, saying that, quote, the object's orbit would make it easier for an intelligent craft to approach Earth without being noticed. It gets closest to the sun in late November. Then the object is hidden from Earth's view, allowing it to carry out a secret high-speed maneuver to slow down and prepare for an attack. Now I've got your attention, I hope. But what's even more mysterious, the object began its 80-year journey through the Milky Way galaxy just as humanity began widespread radio broadcasting into space. And with no international protocol for possible alien contact, I'll just say that certain scientists are at least a little bit concerned. But we have the perfect guest on to explain what's going on. Joining us now for more, the founder of the Disclosure Project, Dr. Stephen Greer. Dr. Greer, great to have you back on. So just a couple of highlights. This object discovered with a small telescope, like a hobbyist could have this telescope. It was found from Chile. It's somehow more illuminated than typical comets. Its trajectory is unusual. It's on the plane of the Earth's orbit around the sun, and it's accelerating right now. What do you think this thing is?
Well, it's less likely to be a manufactured alien object than a stray type of large rock asteroid. Now, whether it poses a threat to the Earth is another question. We do know from a Delta Force operative named Jake Barber and his team that years ago there was an asteroid that could have hit the Earth that was intercepted and didn't hit us because of an extraterrestrial vehicle moved it away from the Earth. So, interestingly, Werner von Braun in 1974 predicted that the psychological warfare operations trying to stir up sort of a global cabal of totalitarian power around the fear of aliens would say that initially, before they would hoax an alien event, they would create asteroid threats and create a panic over that. So I tend to be skeptical about the kind of fear and hype around this sort of thing. We should get better eyes on it. Obviously, I agree with putting out some sort of a spacecraft that could look at it more closely. But, a comet is a very different thing than a large asteroid type rock that could have been stray and moving in. So, again, I think we have to get better intelligence on it.
Okay, so you do not think this is an alien spacecraft?
I think it's unlikely. And actually, Dr. Loeb has kind of said that was sort of a hypothesis as sort of an academic exercise, but that he didn't actually think it was an alien spacecraft either.
Well, I'm going to ask him all about it tomorrow. And some people at home are like, well, why does Finnerty do this? Why is he interested in this sort of thing? Look, because eventually it's going to be the one, Dr. Greer. You know that. Okay, so explain this. This Atlas comet is what they're calling it. It's officially now the fastest interstellar object ever recorded. If this is not a comet, what else could it be that can go that fast and then have the ability to accelerate?
Well, I mean, whether that data is correct, I don't know. And what I'm saying is that an actual interstellar vehicle is going to go beyond the speed of light transdimensionally across dimensions. And we know how those operate. We've retrieved and reverse engineered more than 1,000 of them over the last 80 years. This is a fact that you can see in our intelligence archive, and it's in the materials that I've provided to the president. So I don't think it really comports with a high-tech extraterrestrial civilization. Now, could it be some stray extraterrestrial detritus that's been out there for 1 million years? Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? What is that? It's a whatcherus?
Like a detritus, like just garbage out in space of an extraterrestrial origin that has been out there for thousands or millions of years. It's possible because, there's obviously been life in the universe since long before humans have been here.
Okay. Here's the interesting thing. October 29th, this thing makes its kind of slingshot around the sun. Scientists say that it will, break up or it will somehow manage to get around, and we'll be able to see it again on the other side.
Right.
So we could know a lot more about this within like the next 90 days. Is
Yeah,
that
we
plausible?
should. I think, yeah, if they do the correct imaging, they should be able to get more data on it. Sure.
Okay. Just a quick one. Where are you with the great disclosure that we heard so much about at the beginning of the year?
We're still working on it. The big advances have been with the law enforcement and FBI teams that have concluded that these are criminal operations, and they've concluded that it's very much time to start looking hard at some of the illegal operations that have gone on both in government and in corporate contractors for the government, and that is progressing very, very quickly, actually. So I can't go into a lot of details on that, but it is great progress there. I think where things are stalled, quite frankly, is in the Congress and at the White House. The White House is going to have to eventually authorize some special operations against these illegally run unconstitutional programs.
Okay.
So I think that's the bigger problem.
Dr. Greer, as always, a pleasure. Good.